Yes, understood.
Hi, baby.
I didn't have my character sheet up, so I was trying to do it on the character sheet.
All right. Oh man. Okay. So when we do this, everybody I don't know. Pay attention. Anything could be important. Maybe nothing's important. I don't know, but I put a lot of prep work into this. So, yes, Ryan.
Oh, never mind. You answered my question.
Okay. Your hand is still up, however.
How do I put it down?
Do the same thing.
Sweet. This is great.
Good job, Joe. Idiot.
Yeah, this is great. So last time, you guys arrived at the bar and got all prepared for the auction. You have locked away and left behind many of your items. You guys left behind somewhere around 40,000 gold. You guys didn't add it together, so I'll let you figure that out on your own, how much money you actually have for the auction, because you didn't actually talk about how much. You put some things into Baruch's mouth, and basically the things that happened when you entered the vehicle that's going to bring you to the auction is that they tied a ribbon around Baruch's mouth so that he doesn't open his mouth by accident, and they put a spell on him so that if he does happen to open his mouth somehow, by taking the ribbon off, which isn't like impossible, it's easy. But every time he opens his mouth the next 4 hours, he's going to take 2d6 psychic damage, and then must also succeed on a DC 14 Constitution saving throw or be stunned for 1 minute, repeating the save at the end of each turn to end it early. They also cast Telepathic Bond on the party, so basically all of you can freely psychically communicate. And Silas was transformed into a parrot. So you got
I don't remember
going
that.
for you. Yeah, because they figured that a direwolf counts as a weapon, but a parrot doesn't.
Oh, okay.
That's gonna last until dawn. He stays as a parrot. That was everything. So, song time. All right, so you guys are currently have just boarded what the players know as a train, but what the characters have never seen a train before. Trains don't exist in this world, so this is a very strange thing to be entering. You are all wearing magical masks, which are basically just necklaces that project the image of a wolf's head over top of your regular head. So, because since this is a secret auction, they don't want anybody's identities to be known. Which, of course, also means that anybody else that you're going to see is also going to have some kind of similar mask over them. You climb the set of stairs in between two cars and see that to your right is a hallway with a number of doors, and at the end of the hallway is a sliding door of some sort. On the left is an identical hallway with identical doors, except that at the end of the hall, the door is open, and through it you can see several people and a bar. An attendant at the top of the stairs tells you that yours is the last room on the right, and that everything at the bar is free except the high-end stuff, which of course you can't buy unless you happen to have brought money with you, which any money you've brought with you couldn't be used on the auction. I didn't look to see who kept money, but there we are. The private rooms are for resting during the journey. There are windows here and there on the cars, but they have been covered up with large iron slabs and have been bolted into place. What do you guys want to do?
I don't know.
The drink.
Yeah, I guess start by scoping the area more. What kind of masks are we seeing around?
Standing at the top of the stairs, none.
Oh,
You
okay.
gotta go someplace first.
What are my
Down the
options?
Stairs.
What are your options? Okay.
Yeah,
Wanna
like
read what I just read again, or
can I read it? Because I don't have it memorized.
Say telepathically, let's head to the bar. I'm sure
I know the
everyone will be there.
bar, but I don't.
okay. You have walked up a set of stairs,
Uh-huh.
and you see to the right, are a hallway and a closed door at the end of it, and to the left, another hallway, but the doors are open and there's a bar through it. You're
Yeah, let's
in
start with the bar then.
If you know how like trains like this would work, you have walked up the stairs that are in between two cars.
Okay.
Okay.
Start with the bar then.
Okay. You guys head up the stairs and turn left. As you start walking down the hallway, the first room you pass, all the rooms will be, the hallway is on one side of the car, not through the middle. So you're walking on the right side of the car. Again, the windows are all covered up, and there's two doors on the left. The first door you walk past, inside, let's see. Inside is a person whose head is a cartoonish caricature of a baby sea elf. This person's in the room by themselves. The second room that you go past, there are 4 people. They all have lion heads, and one of the 4 has a mane that is noticeably darker than the other 3. Continuing on, you go basically out the car and then into the next car, and there is a bar with 2 of the blue-robed, I'll call them servants, I guess, workers, right? Blue-robed workers with skull heads. So all the blue-robed people, all the skull-head people, I guess I should say, work here. Scully, the woman in charge, has a red robe. And all these people, the 2 people in here have blue. One's behind the bar, One is in the room, just kind of helping people as needed. And at the bar, there are 3 people with orbs for heads, 1 person with a star, and 1 person whose head is like an empty great helm. The 3 orbs, one of them is colored platinum and the other 2 are colored gold.
Are any of the
Okay.
people talking to each other, or are they just talking with their own group, or if they're single, they're not talking to anyone?
Both
I'm just
the star and the great helm are at little tables by themselves, just sipping on a drink. The 3 orbs are sitting together at the bar, the platinum in the middle, and that one appears to be telling some kind of anecdote to the other 2. And at this point too, there is a high-pitched whistle, woo, and the whole vehicle begins to move in the same direction you traveled to get toward the bar. Whether that's left or right or whatever, who knows? Or north or east or west.
Or up.
Or up. It's definitely not up, though.
Be down.
It's definitely not down either, because gravity doesn't change.
I want to test gravity.
Okay, how do you test gravity?
I want to drop my arm.
Okay. It works like normal.
Let's see.
Your arm falls off like Mr. Potato Head.
I pick it up and I start eating it.
The Great Helm says, you're going to want to be careful making motions like that. Someone might think you're bidding.
I can't talk.
Right.
That's right.
say, I'll say, he doesn't talk very much. Is that how you bid at this thing? Is raise your hand?
Oh, my understanding of auctions is that you bid by doing anything strange. What's with the ribbon?
He has a disability.
I tilt my head like a bird.
He has a disability that requires his mouth be wrapped with a ribbon?
Yeah, it's dangerous if it opens.
Oh, I see. Yes, like a banshee or something.
Yeah,
Yes.
he never shuts up. So
Well,
Interesting.
yeah.
They give them a glare.
This person has like a big tankard of some kind of liquid, and they take like a long swig. Say, so, is there anything here in particular you're looking to bid on?
I guess
Good.
not particularly.
Not really.
Anything you're here for? We
Um,
promise we won't overbid you on it.
the person slaps the table. There's only one other chair here, and motions for somebody to come sit.
I'll go sit.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'm actually very excited about Lot 2. I'm thinking that it's the thing to get.
Okay.
I can't imagine how much people are going to spend on that.
How do you know what lots the items are?
I don't know what all of them are, but Lot 2 is 50 bars of dynium. But you didn't hear
Ooh.
that from me.
Thanks for the tip. Is there
Yes.
any other items that you already got a pull on?
Whoa. You want me to give up everything I know?
No. I thought we were
If you
just
don't
having
want to.
Yeah, you don't have to.
If you
Well,
want to, you want to.
You just
I
seem
don't
like
want
you're
to.
being kind. Okay.
But I'll tell you what, that right there, that is something worth bidding on. You don't see piles of dynium anywhere near that size.
It's true.
I'm not very familiar with dynium. What is it good for?
Enchanting. Dynium is it's only found in the Delphus Mountains, so it's mined by the dwarves there, and it if you whatever you make it into, it's highly susceptible to magic, meaning that it can be a perfect metal to be used in something you intend to enchant in some way.
Are you here on your own this evening?
Yes.
Usually, have you come to these auctions before?
I don't think I want to answer that, if you don't mind.
That's fine. You can answer whatever you want. It's part of the whole mask thing, right?
Yep. What about all of you?
I'm okay saying this is my first time here. Obviously, we're asking a lot of questions, so it'd be weird if it wasn't.
All right. Are you gonna drink anything, or?
I don't drink, but do they have any non-alcoholic beverages that are worth trying here?
Sounds like a question for the bartender.
That's a good point.
I drink. What are you drinking? Is it good?
It's ale. It's okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna go for some wine, I think.
Yeah, I want something fruity.
Sure.
Is there enough seats around his table for all of us?
There is only one other seat. This is a 2-seat table.
Oh, okay. Is there other tables that could fit all of us?
The most seats available at any table is 4.
Oh, okay.
Go up to the bar. Take it a drink.
The bar though has like a total of 12 seats, and only the 3 at the end are occupied.
Okay.
I want to walk up next to the people with the orbs for the heads, and then order a wine. I'll say your most expensive wine that doesn't cost anything.
Right. As you walk up, you hear the person with the platinum head say, and so I told him, if I wanted that horse, I'd work at the stables myself. And the other two, good one. They seem to turn over and look at you, but it's a little confusing because their heads are orbs. So like you can only tell that his head turned because his shoulders moved. The bartender comes over to you and says, righty, that'll be right up here. Just give me a moment here. And goes over to starts pouring a bottle. The platinum orb sees you and says, "Oh, you're not paying for the good stuff then?"
No, not when there's free stuff. Can I buy you a free drink?
You make a perception check. Has anybody gone over to the bar with him, or is it just him?
I went.
I would have gone.
I did not.
I did not.
Okay, so it's just the 3 of you. All 3 of you can make perception check. Okay, Daphne and Yarrow, you notice that the 2 gold orbs are both drinking water. The platinum orb is drinking a very dark wine. And the platinum orb says, No thanks. I paid 1,000 gold pieces for this glass.
Yeah, is it any good?
It's exquisite. Of course, I've had it before. I have many bottles like this at my home.
How come you don't buy one for your friends?
Let's just say that I need them to keep their wits about them.
Well, I enjoy the free wine myself. Is there anything you're particularly interested in bidding on?
Oh, yes, absolutely. But to be honest, I don't really care what I win. I'm just excited for this money fight.
Hmm.
I
See.
love a good money fight.
I said telepathically, this guy seems strange to Daphne and Cyrene.
I agree.
I nod.
Huh. Well, I guess that's one way to enjoy the auction.
It's the only way to enjoy an auction. This is a competition. I'm going to win. And I'll tell you what, I think I'll have no problem winning the first item that's up. It's a book that's going to help me gain more clout in the city.
What do you mean?
Oh, you'll see when it gets announced. But I really don't think I'll have any problem winning that one.
Why?
What? Okay.
Because of how much money I have.
What city are you trying to gain clout in?
Oh, I live here.
Okay.
That must mean you're not a local then, are you?
Oh, I don't know. I just curious, you know. There's lots of cities.
And what's the name of this city again? The city where we are? What is it?
I pause.
I mean, we are on a train
You
or
don't
a
know
moving
that.
device. Yeah.
I
Four
slowly drink. Yeah, I'm drinking my drink to avoid
Yeah,
answering.
he is. He's proving that you're not from Four Clove since you don't know this is Four Clove. Yes, as I thought.
Well, if you have money to throw around, you wouldn't care to buy me a glass of that wine. Maybe I'll think it's much better than this free stuff.
Oh, no, thank you. I think you can take care of yourself.
Well, see, he's not that rich. Don't get crazy now.
Yeah, you're
Well,
right.
Well, I didn't get rich by being charitable.
Oh, none of us did, am I right? Haha.
That you are. Yeah. So he brings over your glass of wine. Yes, Travis.
What the fuck's the item we're bidding on here? I cannot find it in my notes anywhere.
Does anybody know?
Hold
It's,
on.
I got
that's-
octohedron ingredient gem. That's not it though, right? I don't even know why I wrote that.
We can
Yeah,
add a card as
octahedron
well.
ingredient gem.
That is right. Okay.
Yeah.
I just kind of wrote it, and I was like, what the fuck is that? Okay. Thank you. Sorry.
There's 8 lots total, so now we've heard about 2 if they're
Remember,
right.
it's what Prasny wants you to get because he says it's one of the items that are connected to each other somehow.
Where's the Star Mask person?
There's another table similar to the table that the Great Helm is at.
Okay. What are they drinking?
It looks like the same thing that Yarrow has.
Okay.
I mean, Daphne, what are you getting to drink?
Something juicy.
I will just have a glass of wine as well.
Okay, yeah, he'll bring you guys like fruity wine.
Yum.
Also, is it obvious that I'm a dragonborn? Like, can they see like my claw feet and my tail?
Your feet, no, because the robes go all the way to the floor. But you're
Okay.
obviously packing a rather thick reverse dick.
Okay.
Are any of these people physically distinctive otherwise? Like really tall or big or anything?
Great question. Let's do this here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh god.
I like this thing. Cool. I suck.
Alright, I got
Daphne's
you.
really good at seeing things.
Okay, Baruch and Daphne. Let me see here. The orbs, the bartender, the other servant. And the star, all look like standard, humanoid sized. It's not easy to tell, as opposed to, Daphne, Cyrene, and Yarrow are all short. Actually, I mean, Nelios is pretty obviously something with a tail, and Baruch is an Aarakocra. There's no doubt he's got bird arms, right?
Or do you mean wings?
Well, kind of.
We got both, I guess.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, he
He's
does
like
have
an angel?
both. You're right. But he's definitely an Aarakocra. It's just too obvious. The Great Helm is probably like 4'10" and kind of wide.
So he's a dwarf.
Perhaps.
You fat
Cyrene, go talk to
short
this.
creature.
Telepathically say, Cyrene, go talk to the Starhead.
Why?
Because you're the most charming of us all, obviously.
That is full.
See if you can figure out what they're here for.
Fine.
Sweet.
Go over and talk. Walk up and say, "Oh, hello."
Oh, hello there. How are you?
I'm pretty good. You know, a little nervous. This is my first time on a moving device such as this.
Ah, yes. I've never been on anything like this either.
Oh.
Pull up a seat. Is there anything specific you're here for?
Oh, I'm just here seeing whatever comes up if there's anything good. Nothing in particular, though.
Ah,
What
I
about
see.
yourself?
Oh, I know what a couple of the lots are, but there is one in particular that I'm interested in, but I've decided I'm not going to tell anybody what it is.
Oh, that is okay. I understand. Would you care to share what lots you do know? I really don't know what any of the lots are, except for what I've heard from the others in the bar area.
Sure, I suppose I can share information on one. Actually, let's make a perception or a persuasion check. Okay. Yeah, I've heard that the sixth lot is some set of special coins. That's really all I know.
Hmm.
I wonder what makes them so special.
I'm sure we'll find out when it starts, but
Uh,
that seems quite interesting.
yes, that could be good.
Everything that's ever here is always quite rare. It's just a matter of whether the rarity lines up with its usefulness.
Mm-hmm. That is true. So, have you been to this auction before?
Once before, yes, actually. I didn't buy anything. And to be honest, I didn't bid very much.
No. Is it normally quite difficult to win something?
Depends on how many people show up and how much money they have. He kind of nods over at the orbs. That guy seems like he's more interested in winning than in winning anything in particular.
Yes. From when I was talking to him, he thinks this is just a competition and he doesn't really care. He just wants to win.
Yep. I'd hate to get in a bidding war with that guy.
Alright.
I feel like if he was getting interested in something I wanted, that I would need to somehow find a way to disinterest him, or else he'd just outbid me.
That would be a good idea. I wonder how you could disinterest a man like that, though.
I'm not sure.
I'll say to the group telepathically that the sixth lot is special coins, but doesn't know much else.
That's 2 lots?
That's
Three.
three total that we know now. One is the book.
And then
2
the other
is the
one's
bars. 6 is the special coins, probably like the soul coin or whatever. Headless soul coin. Maybe. How would we get him disinterested in the ingredient gem?
say it's for poor people or something. I don't know.
Look up the other items or bid on the
That's
other
a
items.
good. That's a good point. He's obsessed with being rich, right? You say it's for poor people.
We should
Or
convince them all to use like one lot that we don't want. Have them all bid on that.
I feel like he has an unlimited supply of money, so I'm not sure we can like. If you're thinking like get rid of all of this money, I don't know if that'll happen. I think getting him disinterested in that specifically would be better. Even getting him interested in something else, I don't think would matter because he's probably going to just try to buy everything.
Yeah.
I think this is a job for Yarrow.
Yeah,
He's using his flirtatiousness to
Seduce him.
seduce him.
can we tell if people are sound feminine or masculine talking to them? Their voices aren't disguised, right?
Voices aren't disguised. Based on your rolls so far, the platinum orb is male, and you can't tell with the great helm or the star. The gold orbs have not spoken.
Um, I'll say to the Platinum Orb guy, kind of more quietly, if they're trying to not have the Grey Helm person here, I'll say like, oh, I heard there's some Dynium bars for sale too.
An interesting fact. Thank you for sharing that information with me. Very rare metal indeed.
What about the book interests you so much?
It will give me influence over the city.
Because of certain magical properties or just of renown?
Magical properties, yes.
Oh, okay. Oh,
I
that's
don't need any more renown.
Oh, that certainly sounds like something worthwhile. I've heard there's might be things that aren't that interesting as practical value of them.
Oh, yes, there's always a few things at these auctions that aren't all that interesting. Sometimes, if it's rare enough, I'll buy it anyway, but you know, it's no fun winning when your competition doesn't care either. No, I like to win the things other people are interested in. That's a proper money fight.
Yeah, things like magical books or coins, that would be interesting.
Coins? Rare coins?
Maybe. That's the kind of stuff that interests me.
Yeah, I'm not much of a coin collector.
I've heard there's some pretty special ones here.
Well, there are so few magical items in this world. I'm interested in finding rare, one-of-a-kind magical items. That's what I'm interested in.
How much description do they usually give of the items here?
Oh, a lot.
Oh, okay.
Suck his dick.
At this point, the smooth ride of the train is interrupted. There's a little bit of rumbling, and the train seems to turn 90 degrees to the left. So if you were facing the way the train's going, it kind of turns left like 90 degrees. But the momentum doesn't slow at all, and it just keeps going.
I say telepathically, I don't think I should mention the gem to him. Even he'll think there's some interest in it if I mention it.
I wouldn't mention it to him.
Does anyone have a good sense of direction? Like magical map skills?
Magical sense of direction.
I
Map
have
skills.
something, but I don't have it on me though, because I think I gave it up.
What do you mean by magical sense of direction?
I don't know. Like you always know where north is or something.
I don't think I have that ability.
Where's
I
our
can see
bush?
pretty good.
We should have brought our bush.
Are any of you a minotaur?
No.
Irene?
Do they
No.
always know where north is?
I mean, minotaurs are really good with directions. They're maze keepers.
Oh.
Imagine if one of us was a minotaur.
That'd be cool.
It was an
Nobody
option.
knew.
Okay, you guys spend a few minutes just standing around looking at each other.
Where else is there? Is this? I guess I don't. Yeah, I don't know what to do.
All the people in the bar area, right?
That was all the people in the bar area, yeah. There is, of course, since it's a train, there's another exit out of here, but that door is closed.
So there's the people in the lion's head and the baby sea elf that aren't over here.
Hmm.
Right. They were in the room we went by on the way here.
They were in their own train rooms, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I go into one of those rooms and just sit down and see if I can overhear people talking?
Say that again?
Can I go to a different car with people in it and just sit down next to them to overhear their conversations if they're talking?
Well, all the other rooms are private rooms.
Hmm.
They said that if you'd gotten on and gone to the right, your room was the last room. So you passed a room with one guy or girl, a sea elf baby head, and another room with 4 lions. That's the only car you've seen, other than this car.
Maybe I'll go into the one with the 4 lions and just sit down and see what happens.
Sure, do you do that?
Yes.
Okay. You walk in, there is one seated, the dark maned one is seated by themselves in a cushioned chair in the corner. The other 3 are seated at a table. There is a 4th chair at that table, but you would have to walk past basically 2 of them to get around to that chair.
All right, I'll walk in and just point at the chair. And they'll point at me.
Okay. The one of the light-maned lion heads says, "What the hell do you want?
Point at the chair.
You want the chair?
Yeah, I nod.
No, that's our chair. Get the hell out of here."
I point at the chair again.
I said, "Get the hell out of here."
I tilt my head like a stupid bird.
Okay, he gets up and starts coming toward you.
I tilt my head again.
Okay. He's going to grab you by the arms. Do you try to stop him?
No.
Okay. He throws you out of the room and closes the door.
Okay. I think I learned what I needed to know.
You hear the door lock.
Makes sense.
All right. That was my turn.
Yeah.
They're in the lion people are not friendly.
Well, I can't really think of anything that I want to specifically do. I don't even know what to ask these people without being suspicious.
I mean that's fine, guys. Like if you don't talk to anybody else and you want to just arrive, that's fine.
Yeah, I can't think of anything else.
I think I would just wait to see if anyone sparks conversation with me, and if they don't, I'll eventually just go to bed. Or I don't know if it's bad if it's same day we're getting there. I don't know.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah. The trip is not all that.
It's not that long. Oh, okay.
Although you were told
Then
how long it was going to be. Let me find that.
30 minutes.
The trip, yeah, it's 30 minutes.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll just wait there for the 30 minutes and see if anyone else comes in.
It's a 30-minute trip. You guys go to the bar, talk for 10 minutes, and then go to bed.
Yep. You're definitely out of me.
Okay,
I
I mean-
forgot that.
Okay,
Yeah.
so all of you head toward your room? Is that what you want to do?
I want to make small talk with this. I want to observe how much people are drinking, I guess. Does a guy drink a lot?
I'll
or...
just head toward. I'll head toward my room, I guess.
Okay, he heads toward the room.
Cool.
Daphne,
I hang out with Yarrow.
you hang out with Yarrow. Cyrene goes to the room. Baruch,
I stand outside the lion's door.
okay. The Great Helm and the Star only drank the one glass they have. The Orb just continues drinking, but he's sipping it since it is a very expensive wine, which means it's meant to be enjoyed, not guzzled. He does have a second glass.
Yeah, he does.
2,000 gold on wine. Wow.
Yep. The other two of you, Nelios and Cyrene, you walk down the hallway. Baruch is standing in the hallway staring at a closed door. You guys keep walking. You walk past the room with the sea elf baby head. You exit the car and then enter another car. You walk past a closed door and then another closed door, and then out the car and then into another car. And then the first door you walk past is open. There are 5 people in this room. They all have bull heads. You keep walking. The next door is closed. You exit the car. You enter another car. The next 2 doors are closed, but the last one is your door. Do you guys have the key?
Irene had the pink 2 key, if that's the one.
Is that it?
Do you have the key, Cyrene?
Would that be in my inventory?
If you have it, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
Yes,
I see it.
yes.
Okay, you put the key in the door and open the door. In this room is a single cushion chair in the corner, a plant with purple and blue leaves, a door to a toilet, and a round table with 4 chairs. There's nothing else in the room.
Just take a seat at the table then.
I'll go use the toilet.
There is a window in the main room, but there has been a piece of metal that has been affixed over the window so you can't see out of it.
Is there light? I'm not there, I guess, but is there light coming in any of these windows? Like, or is the metal just totally blocking it? You couldn't tell if it was day or night.
It is not totally blocking it. It is covering it up, but there's enough space so that if there were light, it would be coming out the corners. And there is no light coming out.
Okay. Okay. I guess I'll go sit on the cushion chair and just wait it out.
Sure. Does anybody want to do anything else?
I want to put my ear up to the door.
Okay. Make a perception check. You can fucking bird.
They're just talking about him.
All right. So, eventually, the train slows and comes to a halt, and the attendants direct everyone to exit the train. Do you guys all get off?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
The five of you exit the train. You notice there are about a dozen, maybe more, skull heads wearing blue. They seem to be providing a mix of hors d'oeuvres and security. There are 2 skull heads in red. One of the red skull heads is probably Scully. The other is a fat person, but their skull is different than all the other skulls. His has a cowboy hat on top of it. Looking around, you notice the train itself is not actually on a track like the players would assume. The train bottom is treads, like tank treads.
Damn.
Looking around, you can see all the other participants. There's the 5 bullheads, the 4 lion heads, the 3 orbs, the star, the great helm, and the sea elf baby head, and that appears to be everyone. All right. Set that to the side. That looks right to me. All right. Put you guys out onto this. We've got Rook, Green, Daphne, got Yarrow, and then I don't remember if I did this with Silas or not. Let's see here. I thought I had done some kind of parrot thing for him. But now I don't remember. Because let's see if must have forgotten to do it. Okay, I'm not gonna bother with a token for Silas then. Just he's on Nelios's shoulder, okay?
Okay.
All right. Everybody else has taken a seat. What do you guys want to do?
Take a seat.
Yeah.
So
Like at the auction area. They've taken a seat, or
Where else are you gonna sit? Are you looking at the map?
now I am. Been staring at my other screen.
Yeah, I didn't understand the question at first. I was like, huh?
I have it open too. I'm just staring at Discord.
Cyrene just sits on the floor. Yeah, so there's a table full of wine and ale. There are lots of pastries. You can see that.
Yeah.
Each seat has a paddle on it. which would be a bidding paddle. Cyrene apparently grabs a wine
The pastries.
and some pastries.
Okay.
Okay. There is one skullhead standing by the door, one standing by the drinks. And you can see the other people up on the stage. And the guy standing at the podium begins to speak. And he says, Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you to the Plaecus Auction, the most secret and exclusive auction in all Delvum. I'm your bid caller tonight, but as you know, I'm not allowed to give you my name, so just call me Sweaty. Without further ado, let's introduce our first of 8 lots up for auction. From stage right, a blue skullhead pushes out a cart with a book on a pedestal, and the book is placed on let's see. Right. The book is placed on the pedestal in the middle. And then he actually wheels out a second cart so that it's on the edge of the stage, ready to be moved to the middle. You can tell that the second lot is a dozen bars of, at least 3 dozen bars of some kind of metal. And Sweaty continues talking. Ladies and gentlemen, this here is no mere book. It's one of the rarest items in all Delvum. Not only are very few of these books in existence, but this here book is infused with some very rare divine magic blessed by Sormes himself. This is a tome of leadership and influence, and it's fully charged. There is a gasp from one of the auction participants. Let's see if you guys can figure out which one it is. He says it's fully charged, and somebody gasps.
Platinum guy. Oh, I see.
What was it? Tome of Leadership and what?
Tome
Was
of
him?
Leadership and Influence.
Influence.
Daphne, it was the star. You're the only one who
Okay.
catches that it was the star. Yes, Travis.
I was wondering if we could do like a flashback moment to see if we actually fucking discussed our game plan for this auction. Because, like, who's gonna be bidding? Are we just free for all, every man for himself? Like, when it comes to the item that we actually want, should we discuss who's bidding on that? If we're
Sure. Now,
we didn't talk about our own money.
Even though you guys never actually came together, Baruch spent the entire time standing in the hallway staring at a door.
True.
And
You can't talk
everybody else was just quiet. But we'll pretend you guys all went to your room and talked. So go ahead.
Okay.
And put your hand down, goddammit.
So Baruch, so Baruch can't talk, so he's not gonna be bidding any number, right? I don't know.
Why not?
I assume you have to.
He's got
Yeah,
paddle.
but how does a paddle work? Is it like incremental?
Do I hear 2,000? Raise paddle.
Okay.
Hi, Travis. You've never
Sorry,
been
I
to
don't
an
know.
auction?
I've never been to an auction, believe it or not.
If I see something I like, I might bid for my personal gold storage.
How much gold does everybody have?
I'm not
I have
telling you
1,300.
that.
Yeah, I got a
Okay.
lot.
I've got 1,300.
I gave it all up. I don't know. It's all in the
You did?
locker. Yeah.
I kept mine.
I have 75 gold.
Oh. Okay, so two
Oh,
people
like how
aren't
much we
saying...
brought with us?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, 679 gold is what's in the auction storage from me.
But how much is it?
So that's not with you, though.
No.
Does it matter?
No.
Yes.
I thought
No, I don't think it does. It does
Doesn't
matter.
No, they took it all.
Yeah, because
they
because
take
we only-
it out of our money that's in the
Oh, okay.
auction storage.
Yeah, they said if we could bring money with us and we'd use that to buy other things. Right.
Drinks
Gotcha.
and such.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay. I forgot that was the case.
How much was in that chest of stuff that they gave us?
What do you mean?
The thing I have the lock on?
Yeah.
Oh, the platinums, you mean? 3,000 platinum?
Okay.
Yeah, 3,000 platinum.
Yes.
Um,
30,000 gold.
do we risk using any of that prior to the ingredient gem coming up?
No.
Unless
It's gotta
something
be
is like
real good.
really good, yeah.
Well, we should probably bid on this to get the platinum guy to spend a bunch of
We
money,
should
right?
probably bid on everything as long as it's not absurd, right?
I mean, at least like the starting bid or close to it. That way, people aren't really catching on to what we want.
Is our total personal money combined in a pool of money that they can pull from? So, like, if
No.
Brooke doesn't have 2,000 gold, but the party has 2,000 gold, does it pull from all of our money? So, like, if he bids 2,000 gold, but he only has 1,500, would it
I
just pull
see.
from
Like since we're a group, if one
Right.
person bids more than they actually have, are
Right.
the rest of us getting screwed?
Not screwed,
I
but
guess it's
like,
that, or they
do we
kill
want
us.
do we want to pool our money together? Teresa said no, I think.
So we
I
probably
didn't say no.
try not to unless we have to.
I'm okay with doing that. I don't know what I said no to.
Do you have any auction money, Teresa? Or is 75 your total gold?
75 is what I brought with me. The rest of my gold is stored away, and they said that if I bought something, it would come out of
Right.
my
That's what I'm
total
asking.
gold.
What's
Yeah,
your total
so
gold?
everybody should
I
look
don't
into their
know.
look into your auction storage
Oh
box.
no, just look.
Look into your auction storage box in your inventory, and
1,200.
everybody can see how much they set aside. Yeah.
I have 1,200 gold in my auction storage box and 10 silver.
I have more than that.
But Daphne's got 1,200. I have 679. I don't know what other people have.
Joe, I forgot to do any of that before. Are you gonna be mad if I do it right now?
Kill him.
Do what?
I didn't even think of moving money from my pockets to the auction storage. So currently I just have 1,300 in pocket and 0 in my auction storage.
It's actually really strange that you didn't think of it, considering I specifically talked about it.
I know. I must have just missed it and forgot when we were doing all
just
that.
do it. It's
Okay.
fine. I want to thank Smashy for being very specific about how much she kept a very specific amount in her pockets.
69.
No.
Oh, that'd be good though.
45.
How much
Oh,
do you have then,
no
Nelios,
shit.
in the auction?
So now, yeah, I have 1,200 for the auction.
We have 42, no, sorry, 24, about 3,000 for 3 of us, and then whatever Baruch and Sanveen have, since it's so secretive.
Yeah, I'm fine with anyone having to pull from my money if they really want something.
I think that should just be like a little telepathic thing though.
No, you're not. Actually, except for you, because you won't tell us how much you have.
That's fine, but I guess I'm just saying in general.
I agree. Let's not
Yes, we'll
shout it out
discuss it.
loud.
Discuss it in
I
a
guess
moment.
just God forbid you be courteous, you son of a bitch.
Okay. And I guess if we really want something we can't afford it, we'll discuss it, and then see if we should use the platinum. If it's not absurd, I guess. But who's doing our bidding? Are we all like? If it's personal, you do it yourself. If it's something for the group, then we should dub somebody to do that.
We can telepathically have a quick conversation about it.
Certainly, when we're doing the auction, I'm not going to have it move in real time.
Okay. You did tell me that.
So you guys can telepathically communicate. I really want to bid on this. Can I have money, please?
Right. Okay.
What's our plan if things go south?
If we lose this gem, are we gonna try to steal it? Are we gonna be able to get out of here even if we do steal it? I don't know that we will.
I feel like we're gonna have to steal it after.
We don't even know where the fuck we are. We almost need to
Keep in
steal it when
mind-
we leave.
Keep in mind, you still have the train ride back.
I think we need to figure out how to get it on the way back, if that's the case, or once we get off, tracking the person that bought it and stealing it from their house later.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be what it is.
How long is dominate person? If that worked, it's only for a minute.
I don't even know if we risk any of that. I think we just do our best to track them. And then we go all out once we get out of here to track them.
We won't know who it is.
Well, I mean, as long as we don't lose sight of them, right? I guess we might lose sight no matter what. But we have like locate object and whatnot, right? So
We have grenades and pan flutes.
we have grenades and pan flutes.
I think if it comes to it, we're just gonna have to use the train ride back to see how it goes, how much information we can gather, and how drastic things have to get. So
Okay.
I don't think we need to plan for
So
it.
don't do anything risky here at the auction.
No,
We'll
I
deal
don't
with
think
that
it's worth it.
All right. Sounds good. Does anybody want this book?
He raises charisma, probably.
I mean, he hasn't explained what it is yet.
All right. Unpause.
Okay. A gasp is an appropriate reaction, but be careful once the bidding starts. Now, for those who might not know, this book provides guidance on how to be more convincing and have a greater strength of will, and does so with some very powerful magic. Once used, it lies dormant for 100 years, but this one is active. So the book is one of those books that increases your charisma by 2. We will start the bidding at a paltry 1,000 gold pieces. The star immediately raises his paddle.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, okay. All right. So the star raises his paddle for 1,000. All right, there's 1,000. Do I hear 2? The helm raises their paddle. Do I hear 3? The orb raises his paddle and says 5,000 gold pieces.
Oh, damn.
I raise my paddle. 10,000 gold pieces.
The helm raises their paddle. 15,000 gold pieces.
Yes.
The orb raises his paddle. 25,000 gold pieces.
Oh my god.
Do I hear 30? Anybody for 30?
I raise my paddle. 30,000.
Oh, no.
Do I hear 35?
Yarrow.
The orb again seems to turn his head and look back at you. And he stands up and says, 50,000 gold pieces.
Oh my,
Oh my
god.
god.
I'm not built for this.
They kill us if we don't have the money.
Yeah, how much is their platinum and gold?
They kill you if you don't have the money.
30. We only have 30.
Okay,
Yarrow.
30,000 total.
Ixnay
Okay.
on the bidding.
Do I hear any more bids? Anybody want to go more than 50,000? Going once. Going twice. He bangs his gavel. Sold to the platinum orb for 50,000 gold pieces. Congratulations, sir. The 2 guys with the gold orbs begin clapping. He goes, thank you. Ah, yes.
Holy shit.
And he sits back down. The book is carded. Oops.
We have to kill this guy after this.
I wouldn't be opposed.
Let's rob him.
The book is carded off the stage. And Just a second here. I'm moving things around. The bars are brought out. Oh, I'm sorry. The book isn't brought off the stage. It's actually brought down the aisle by one of the skullheads. I'm sorry. It's brought down the aisle to be loaded onto the train.
Can I see what the title is?
Yes, it's a tome of leadership and influence.
Oh, that's what it's called.
The metal bars are moved onto the podium. The third lot is brought out onto the stage. It is a clear jar containing some kind of tiny pinkish crystals or sand. And Sweaty begins to speak again. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this lot isn't an ancient relic or a powerful magic item, but it is just as special and rare as the first lot. To my knowledge, there has never existed a collection of 50 Dynium bars outside the dwarven kingdom of Epardia. Yes, you heard me, 50 Dynium bars. The ore was mined by Epardian dwarves from Mount Badina, the lair of the fearsome red dragon Tokokino, and pressed into bars specifically for this auction. Dynium is as strong as steel, but is particularly susceptible to enchantment. That's right, friends. With these bars, someone with the requisite arcane knowledge could create for themselves a trove of magical items. Now, these bars are typically worth about 250 gold pieces each, but I suspect that such a large quantity of such a rare material will go for far more than that. We will start the bidding for this item at 5,000 gold pieces. This time, one of the bullheads immediately raises a paddle.
Hmm.
Can I have gasped when he announced what it was?
Yes.
Okay.
You next time you can just do it.
Okay, sorry.
So yeah, one of the bullheads immediately raises his panel for 5,000, and Sweaty says, "All right, do I hear 6,000?" The orb again raises his paddle. Do I hear 7,000? The helm raises their paddle again. How about 10,000? Anybody for 10,000? That original lion head raises their paddle again. 11,000. Do I hear 11,000 for these rare bars? These rare metallic bars. The helm raises their paddle and says 12,500, please. All right, 12,500. Do I have anybody for 15,000? The lion head raises their paddle this time. The main one, the dark maned one, raises their paddle for the 15,000. And the Sweaty says, "Do I hear 20,000? Anybody for 20,000?" How about 1750? Anybody for 1750? 16,000? 16? Anyone? Anyone at all? Going once, going twice. Sold to the lion head for 15,000. Thank you very much, gentlemen. The one of the blue heads brings the bars down the middle of the aisle, and once it's through the doors, the 4 lion heads get up and start walking out.
Hmm.
That's all our money.
And Sweaty says, "Well, we're not done yet. I mean, I know you want you can stick around for. All right. Well, I guess that's less competition for the rest of y'all then." And they have left. The jar is brought out to the middle. And the fourth lot is moved out to the edge of the stage. It is a clear, smooth crystal with 8 sides that are the same shape and size.
Ugh.
And Sweaty begins talking again. He says, "This here lot isn't as valuable as the other lots that are available today, but it is quite rare just the same. This is a jar of Verk salts and is typically found only at Edlasol's market. But Sweaty, you might say, Edlasol's market is just a myth. Well, I'm telling you it's not, and that Verk salts can only be found on Vasileo, the home plane of the gods. Edlasol is the only god who would dare sell something from Vasileo. Now, I can't divulge how such a thing got here, but I can say that a priestess of Ergotes confirmed for our little organization that this is the real deal. Verk salts from Vasileo. Let's start the bidding at 100 gold pieces and see what happens."
I'll raise my paddle.
Okay,
Oh.
you raise your paddle.
Mhm.
The orb says, "Metal than salt." He seems offended that the first item was the book he wanted, and then the next 2 items are just garbage. Okay, you bid 100 gold pieces.
Yes.
The do I hear 200? The star bids 200. How about 300? 300 gold pieces for the Verk salts. Anybody? The helm raises their paddle. All right, how about 500? 500 gold pieces. Anyone? All right.
I'll raise
I'll,
my.
I'll raise it. Sorry.
Go ahead.
Well, both of you do. 500, 600 to the gentleman in the back. All right. Do I hear 700? The helm raises their paddle for 700. How about 800? Anybody for 800 on the Verk salts? Going once.
I'll raise for 800.
Okay. Anybody for 900? 900 gold pieces. The helm raises their paddle again. All right. Anybody for 1,000 gold pieces? Verk salts, 1,000 gold pieces. Going once.
I'll raise my paddle.
Okay. All right. 1,100. Anybody for 1,100? Going once. Going twice. Sold to the gentleman in the back for 1,000 gold pieces.
I'm a cheapskate.
Clap, 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 clap.
Just like specifically for me, and I'm getting outbid by Yarrow.
That's true.
I don't have that much money, by the way, so you have to contribute.
Okay, so you're spending my money, is what you're doing.
Yes, exactly.
He's helping.
Okay, you're pulling the trigger for me.
The jar is brought down to the doors and goes toward the train. The next item is put onto the pedestal. The item for after that is brought up to the edge of the stage. It is a black leather belt covered in engravings of some kind. Now this here is a special item. It is a one of a kind and very, very powerful. It is called the Octahedron Ingredient Gem, and it allows the user to alternate between 8 different forms of magical vision. It's said to have been created by the gods during the Great Break. We'll start the bidding at 10,000 gold pieces. The Great Helm starts to raise their paddle, but a bullhead stands up, his paddle held high, and is the first to bid for the 10,000. The Great Helm shrugs and shouts, 12,000! The Platinum Orb giggles. 15,000!
Oh my god.
And Sweaty says, all right, well, we're getting off to a quick start on this one. All right, we're already at 15,000. Do I hear 20,000 from anybody? 20,000. The Great Helm raises their paddle. How about 2250? The Bull raises their paddle. 25,000. Anybody for 25,000? The Orb raises his paddle. 27,500. Can I hear 27,500 from anybody, please?
Wait, the
Raise
orb
paddle.
said 27,500?
No, the Orb said 25,000.
Oh.
I'll raise for 27.5.
All right then. 30,000. Can I hear 30,000 from anybody? The Orb sits there for a moment. Going once. He raises his paddle.
Son of a bitch.
Does anybody want to go more than 30,000? Do I hear another bid? Anyone? How about 31,000? 31,000 anybody?
I'll raise my paddle.
Okay. Thank you. First time bidder back there. 31,000. Do I hear 32,000? 32,000. Anybody? The Orb kind of loudly says, I don't really get what it does anyway.
Fuck this guy. He's a piece of shit. I hate him.
Nelio stands up and waves his fists at him.
32 for Cornelius.
Yeah.
No.
All right
He
then.
calls him Nelio.
Yeah. He knows who I am. Dad?
Sold to the short person in the back for 31,000 gold pieces.
Oh boy.
I'm okay with that because I'm stuffed full of pastries.
Right. She takes a
She
big bite of a
drunk.
jelly roll, and the jelly squirts out and lands on the back of the guy in front of her.
I also didn't raise a paddle, I raised a pastry.
Oh, yeah.
Crazy part is that's coming out of just her money.
Yep.
Yeah,
yep.
I know, yeah.
Yeah, she's
Good thing
going
we got
up.
all that
Okay.
platinum.
The belt is brought out to the center. And the next item, let's see. Next lot is placed at the edge. Is a box containing 5 abnormally large coins. And he says, well, everything at the Plaecus auction is both rare and adventurous. Some items are less exceptional than others. This item belonged to a musician of exceptional skill who was able to inspire those around him to play better than they had ever played before. While he was a great musician, his ability to inspire others actually came from this belt. It has been confirmed that this belt can work on any skill and is not limited to music. We'll start the bidding at 100 gold pieces. Do I hear 100 gold pieces from anybody? The sea elf baby head sitting next to you, Yara, who has not bid yet, raises their paddle. All right, do I hear 200 gold pieces?
Do I quite understand what this item does based on his description? I'm just not sure.
I will tell you that it is an improvement to bardic inspiration. That's what I was getting across.
Okay.
200 gold pieces from anybody.
I'll bid.
Okay. You bid. How about 300? The helm raises their paddle. 400 gold pieces. Anybody? The sea elf baby head bids again. 500? 500 gold pieces.
He's telepathically. Nelios, how much of that?
I have
That results are you
200
willing
gold
to
left.
pay?
I'll pay all of it. I have 1,200. I'll pay all of the Verksalt, and I give you 200.
I'll bid.
I think that was that 5? Was I at 5?
I think so. I think you're at 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
How about 600 gold pieces? The Great Helm bids this time. And then on the heels of the great help bidding, the star says 650. All right, I've got 650. How about 700? Anybody for 700?
I'll do 7.
All right, how about 800? Anybody for 800? 800 gold pieces for this magnificent belt. How about 750? Anybody for 750? All right, going once, going twice. Sold for 700 gold pieces. All right. That's the third item in a row for you guys.
It'll look good on you.
That's all the money.
That's all your money?
I had 679, so I'm borrowing a little bit from you.
Okay. I love how no one else has offered to share any money so far.
I'm waiting for it.
Yeah, so you guys so far have spent a total of 32,700. There's 3 lots left.
How much? Sorry, I'm interrupting you.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, how much money does? No, because 2 of you aren't gonna answer, and Daphne has 1,200.
Yep.
But I don't know. We have 1,000. We got to use of our own gold for the crystal.
Yeah, so we've only got like 400 plus whatever.
So if you're just not including Brooke and Cyrene, we have like 400 gold left total.
Yeah.
And then whatever those 2 have. Okay.
Yep.
The 5 coins are brought out to the middle, and the next thing that's brought out is a 4-foot long dark purple cape shaped like a rectangle with the top 2 corners cut off. And Sweaty says, "Now these coins are really something special. 3 soul coins and 2 Edlisol coins. The coins are said to come from Alray, crafted by one of the Lich's servants. Each one contains an individual soul and is used as currency by the monsters who live there. It's said they are particularly valuable in Kolos, the plane of the damned." The platinum orb calls out, "Come now, Vasileo, Kolos, you're making these places up." "Sir, I am not, but we'll let the bidding do the talking. And the other 2 coins, well, they're Edlisol coins, each having a set value of 1,000 gold pieces at Edlisol's market." The platinum orb just sighs. "Let's start the bidding at 1,000 gold pieces." The platinum orb reluctantly raises his paddle, appraising the nails of his other hand. "Do I hear 2,000 gold pieces?" The helm eventually raises their paddle. "Do I hear 3,000 gold pieces?" The orb raises their paddle again. "Do I hear 4,000 gold pieces for this item? Anybody? About 3,500. 3,500? Nobody. Going once. Going twice. Sold to the orb for 3,000.
How much do we know about the Edlisol market? Like, do they only accept those coins, or?
They do not only accept those coins. What you guys have subsequently learned about the coins, and you have at least one, I don't know if you have more than that, is that they are typically handed out by Edlisol as rewards to people, and then if you can find her market, they would be worth 1,000 gold there. But it's not an easy thing to find. And the platinum orb doesn't believe it exists, obviously. Okay. The coins are escorted out. The cape is placed on the thing. And what will be the last lot is a blue potion. It is a thick blue liquid which seems to act like mercury and has a small object floating. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Segmented Cape, another ancient artifact, mysterious and powerful, and filled with transmutation magic. With it, you can transform into a bear or turn olive oil into fine wine. Who needs the Diaphanous Academy when you can use this item to turn yourself into a wizard? The bidding will start at 10,000 gold pieces. Do I hear 10,000 gold pieces?
I say telepathically, this is one of the other artifacts.
Fuck.
The Great Helm raises their paddle.
How'd you know it's an artifact?
Donatello told us.
We don't have any money.
Looks like we're gonna have to rob someone.
Do I hear 11,000 gold pieces?
I don't have that much.
Bullhead raises a paddle. Do I hear 12,000 gold pieces? I'm going slow so you guys can talk in between.
Rook, do you have any money?
Not even half of that.
Okay. Cyrene, you don't have half of that either, I
I
assume?
do not have that much.
The
Okay,
orb
so there's
raises
nothing
the
we could
paddle.
do.
I think we'll have to try to steal that one. I
Yeah.
don't think we bid on it.
Mm-hmm.
Do I hear 13,000 gold pieces? The helm raises their paddle. 14,000. The bull raises the paddle. 15,000. The orb raises their paddle. Nobody else bother. I've got this one. Sir, I would appreciate it if you wouldn't say things like that during the auction. But he goes, oh, fine then. 18,000 if that'll make you happy. Well, okay. Do I hear 19,000 from anybody? Anybody 19,000?
He's the one I want to rob the most.
The orb raises his paddle again. Sir, you already have the bid. Yes, but I feel bad about telling everyone else not to bid. 20,000. Okay. Do I hear 20,000 from anybody? Or no, 21,000 from anybody? 21,000, anyone? Going once, going twice. Sold to the orb for 20,000 gold pieces.
Damn, we should have bid for that instead.
Strangest auction pieces I've ever been involved in.
Into a bear.
What about a bear?
Cape turns you into a bear.
Well, keep in mind, if you hand any of these things off to Donatello, you won't have them anymore. So, of course,
he doesn't need to know.
Hand it over to him, right? Well, it's up to you guys. All right. You lost the bid, so the last item is brought out to the center. All right, folks. Now, this is probably the most rare potion in existence. A relic of the Great Break. This is a potion of Dragon's Majesty. If you ingest it, you turn into an adult blue dragon for a full hour. While it's only one-time use, the savvy buyer will make sure that it's worth the cost. We'll start the bidding at 2,000 gold pieces. The Sea Elf baby head bids 2,000. Do I hear 3,000? The bull raises their paddle. Do I hear 4,000? The helm raises the paddle. Do I hear 5,000? Sea Elf baby head raises their paddle. Do I hear 6,000? The Great Helm raises their paddle. How about 7,500? 7,500? The bull raises their paddle. Do I hear 10,000? The orb raises their paddle.
Don't let the orb take it.
Do I hear 12,500? The bull raises their paddle again. Do I hear 15,000? The orb raises their paddle. How about 1750? Anybody for 1750? How about 16,000? 16,000?
We'll be fighting a dragon later on, aren't we?
Probably.
Going once, going twice. Sold to the orb for 15,000.
No.
And with the winner of
And Rabbit.
four total lots, we have our auction victor. Is he demands that I call him when he wins the most lots? The Platinum Orb, ladies and gentlemen.
Boo.
The two
You
guys.
can't talk.
Oh, yeah.
The two gold orbs clap loudly as the potion is brought down and loaded.
I also
onto the
clap.
train.
That's Robin.
He got turned into a dragon.
Well, now if we drink it first.
Thank you, everyone. I thought I'd have to spend more. How boring. Okay. Everyone gets up and starts heading over to get on the train. Scully does approach you, Yarrow. As everybody else is starting to board the train. And Scully says, okay, your group spent 32,700 gold pieces. We're not seeing quite that much among your stuff, but there is a briefcase with a code associated to it. I'm assuming the majority of money is inside of that.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, so we're gonna need the code so that we can have the money removed, and then I'm gonna need to know you have between the five of you 5 separate pots of money.
What's the total of that? Again, just to refresh my memory,
With total of what?
those 5 separate pots.
Oh, the 5 pots of money. Well, I don't know how much is in the briefcase. The person who has the briefcase, there's another 1,200 gold pieces with them. Another one of the groups has 2,572.
Ooh.
There's another one with another 1,200. Another one has 679, and the last one has 3,913.
Oh, Baruch.
What?
For sure.
I don't say that out loud.
So
Yeah,
anyway, you're quite. That said, you're quite short, so I'm thinking that that briefcase must have the rest of the money. So I'm going to need to know how to get into it, and then which pots of money we should be taking the 32,700 out of.
Well, Yarrow
You-
telepathically into the first 3 digits is 186.
I have some of those digits myself. Like that.
So the Sea Elf baby head exits. The Great Helm exits.
205 I have. Who else has digits?
The Bullheads exit.
I do not.
Does anybody have any spells to track this guy that you need to like touch him or anything like that, by the way, before he leaves?
I'm going to get drunk!
Just follow him to the bar.
I think we'll be
Alright.
able to find him on the train.
Okay, sounds like we're gonna get to see him pretty soon.
Who else has
Get drunk. That was really good.
who else has digits to the briefcase?
And then the star leaves.
Smangy, you don't? I thought you did.
No,
I have the third set, 205.
I thought it was us three.
I don't have anything. I just have the briefcase.
Yeah.
Baruch?
I know you guys can telepathically communicate because we put that on you, but I need your code.
I don't know.
That sucks that someone just doesn't know. Which set do you have, Ryan? Second or third?
Third.
So we're missing second.
I say, yeah, just 1 sec. That was when Donatello gave us a mission, if that's at all useful.
Are you guys all still looking, or have you all given up?
I'm okay.
Okay.
Does anyone know what day? He told
Real
us?
life?
Yeah, how many days ago?
410-24.
4/10/24.
Yeah.
How many days ago was that? How many days?
35 days.
Okay.
Are you just going back in the chat?
Yes.
Someone just commented and went all the way back down. Okay.
Damn it.
Yep, 35 days, 1 hour ago. Was when I got mine.
I'll tell you that.
What?
Why does it keep going down?
Someone keeps putting. Oh, I don't know why.
Yeah, I try to scroll up and it doesn't go that far.
Just hold it.
It does load after a while, yeah.
Yeah, that goes.
Wait, I got it.
Good.
It's 472. That's the second one.
472.
Well, there was a way for you to have written that down. You know, using
Maybe I did write it
anything.
down. Let me look at my notes.
Now he checks his notes.
It's 2 sets
give her-
of notes.
I give her the code 186-472-205.
Okay,
And
thank you.
take the bunny out of the briefcase first, and then the 679, 1,000 from the 1,200, and
1,031 from me, right? Because I'm paying for part of your belt.
Okay, so the
1,031,
30,000, the 679,
679.
1,031 from the 1,200.
Yep.
Okay,
The rest from that 3913.
all right.
Like whoever 3913
Wait,
taking your
what?
money. Actually take the rest out of the 3913.
Right.
Shut him up.
Briefcase and then the 39.
Yeah.
What do we need? Another 500? Is that where we're 31? Let's see. Hold on. Oh, you owed 32.7.
Yeah, there
Mm-hmm.
should be 1,000 not
31
accounted for.
So there's another 1,500 we need.
1,500.
You spent a total of 32,700, and then we did 30,000, and then we did. You did 1031.
You did 1,700.
Yeah, okay.
Between me and Yarrow, it should be 1,700 total.
There's another 1,000, and you wanted it out of
Brooks money.
The other 1,000 comes out of that. Okay.
Unless he chimes in and says what he wants to do,
They
or
can't
somebody
say
else
anything.
offers.
Is he there listening?
Well, telepathically.
Are you there listening, Baruch?
Yeah.
Then you can telepathically say whatever you want.
Did Cyrene bid for something? Oh, she bid over the 1,000 for the.
She got the thing we needed to
You were
get.
supposed to get, yeah.
We should split that.
They're saying that there's no money in the briefcase.
Dun, dun, dun.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Oh my god!
Just there to tell you.
More money.
Yeah, I got you guys real good though, didn't I?
You did. You really did.
I was interested that you guys had the code and everything and never bothered to look.
Oh, that was terrifying.
I was gonna do psychic lance.
Yeah, I was about to breathe fire on this, or breathe thunder on this guy.
Can you do psychic lance? How would you
Yeah.
cast it?
Verbal only.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
you're gonna cast a spell out of your mouth, and I would have breathed thunder at him.
Start killing people.
We should start killing. All right.
So,
Counter
Baruch, wait, hold on. I mean, you guys just stole 1,000 gold from Chris. Like, he gets a chance to object telepathically if he wants.
Let's see. We split the remaining from whoever has money left.
Well, I have about 100 gold left. Yarrow has no money left.
I have no money.
The two girls are very quiet through
I
all
was
of this.
just about to speak.
Oh, how was I supposed to know?
Because you never shut up. You wouldn't know.
Well, you didn't. So
I was
yeah,
no. Okay, so
Travis
I would
is
be
a
okay
jerk, but
splitting.
you didn't raise your hand.
Oh, that's true.
Travis is a jerk.
You live with me. So
Yeah.
I'd be
Fucking talk.
careful.
For now.
Yeah, for now.
That tent
Travis
in the
goes,
yard.
Spit it out.
somebody just stabbed me, but I can't say who it was.
I'd be okay splitting it with whoever has money left.
Yes,
Question
Travis.
is,
I have money.
Well, we're gonna get a reward of 1,000. We could just apply it to that and then reimburse Baruch for it.
yeah, I can do that then.
Does that work?
Sounds like the 1,000 back. Yeah.
Just to keep it simple.
There you go. So I took it out of his money already. So we'll just say when you guys get the reward, remember it goes to him. If you forget, that's your guys' fault. And if Chris doesn't write it down, you can't fucking remember.
Yeah, I'm not writing that
It's his own
down.
problem.
I did not write those numbers down anyway.
You son of a bitch, Chris. That was
That
a
was
month
35
ago.
days ago.
Yeah, you have to pay for not having written down the digits.
Yeah.
So
I
that's
figured, like a week later, we'd have to
contribution.
remember those digits.
Okay. So you guys will get back on the train, and let me just do a few things, and we're going to kind of end because the train ride back, I don't want to get like through part of it and then end in the middle. I think that makes sense. Okay, so you guys got 3 items, the Verk salts. What did you guys think? Did the items make sense for this kind of thing?
Yeah.
Were you expecting something different or more powerful or less powerful?
No, it's pretty good. I liked it. I like the variety.
What a work salt.
Right.
What are they, Verk salts? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
That's what I need to get the ooze out of that armor.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Okay. You guys are going to be handed when you get on the train 3 briefcases and 3 keys. And I've color coded all of this. The Verk Salt is the orange briefcase. Who wants it? Or who
I'll
should
take
get
it.
Okay. That is Nelios. So Nelios, the briefcase at the top of your inventory. Do you see that?
Yes.
Click on it.
Okay. Oh yeah,
It needs a key, right?
it does.
Okay. So, who am I giving the key to?
Me.
Okay. She can have my key, I guess.
Okay. Daphne, the key to that briefcase is black 3. I'll put that in your inventory. All right. So, have I had you guys do the keys before?
No.
So to unlock that, what would happen is you click on the item, Travis, and then you drag the key from your inventory into the key slot, and then click the unlock button, and
Okay.
it'll open the briefcase.
Wait, where do I find the key?
It's on the bottom of your inventory.
You already put it there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Okay. The octahedron ingredient gem is the green briefcase. Who am I giving that to?
Me.
Okay.
What color was the briefcase? Sorry.
Green.
Green.
Sorry.
The key to that one is green 1. Who am I giving that to?
I'll take it.
Green 1. I'm not going to keep track of who has stuff because you literally have it. I've just got a chart for which key goes to what. And then the other thing you got was the belt. Who's taking the belt? That is yellow briefcase.
I'll take the briefcase.
And the key is white 9. Who's taking that? Does anybody not have anything?
I don't. I'll take it.
Serene? Okay, white 9. If you guys want to actually look at the items, they're actually in those briefcases. So you would just have to unlock it to look at it. But obviously, if you guys were to get robbed, having the key with the briefcase could be a bad thing. Okay. I just want to show you guys how the briefcase works. Let me see how. Oh, there it is. Oops. Oh, wrong button. There it is. This should work. Yeah. So if for the briefcase, basically, if you click on that in the chat now, there's a thing to put in the code.
Hmm.
Just because you guys never did it, so you never got to see how it worked. If somebody wants to actually open it, just
472. The middle ones.
Did you enter? Oh, attempt unlock. There it is. There it goes.
Hey, Yarrow unlocked briefcase.
Um,
Wow.
Alright, let's transfer this to the 5 of us.
So yeah, that was the auction. We're not done, of course, but that was the auction itself.
Nice.
So we'll plan on doing the second part of this, the train ride back, next session. Feel free in between weeks here. I know you guys don't usually plan anything, but if there's anything you want to plan, you can. If you'll recall, there are 4 cars with 2 rooms each of private rooms, and then the bar, and then you don't know if there are other cars after the bar. But I will tell you there is an engine. You guys would assume there would have to be something to make the thing move.
Mm-hmm.
But there we go.
Cool.
Anything else tonight?
Anybody have any thoughts on how we're gonna steal this from them?
Yeah, I mean, it's not 10 o'clock yet. You can talk about.
Anybody got a good idea?
Steal a potion, turn to a dragon, fly away.
It depends. Like, is it in his pocket?
It could be in his pocket, could be in his cohort's pockets, could be in his room. I doubt it's in his room.
I mean, I have swipe.
What is swipe?
I mean, everyone has swipe, I think, don't we?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think so.
We could try that. Might
I
get
mean,
murdered,
I
but
think Cyrene is the best at stealing.
We've got the dominate person scroll in Baruch's mouth.
Right. What happens when he opens his mouth?
Pain.
Damage, and he
Take
might get
damage?
stunned
Okay.
for a minute.
That's okay. We get the scroll out. He takes some pain. And then
It's not guaranteed to work. That's the only thing.
and he knows if we use it on him, right?
That's a good question.
What's the spell called again?
Dominate person.
Okay.
Only lasts for a minute. I don't see that it says they know about it. I was going to try to post a text here if I could. I'll click this stuff cast. Yeah, there it goes.
Lasts for a minute. And I'm assuming it'll remember everything that happened after that minute ends.
Yeah, I think it's probably true.
So even if we're like, give us the stuff and say that it's ours, it doesn't really matter once the spell ends. Could we have him like sign a contract where he signs it over to us so he can't prove that it didn't happen?
Yeah, then I suppose he's going to claim he was under spell.
How does he prove he was under a spell though?
Hmm.
Is there like residual magic that they can test?
Don't think so. Kill him.
Mm-hmm.
But we probably don't want to kill him on the train in that case. So we probably have to fight everyone, or at least the skulls. I imagine with the kind of power they have in terms of money, they're probably pretty strong. Security.
Think there's any chance of persuading him out of it? That it's like, ugh. You got everything else but that robe, ugh.
So
maybe.
just talking him into giving it to us? Is that what you meant?
Yeah.
He doesn't really seem to know what any of it is besides the book.
True.
Well, of course, he could be faking it, but
Well, he's from this city as well. We know that.
yeah, we might be able to just figure out who he is and
I won't be able
track
to just
him
rob his
down.
house later.
Yeah.
So at least then we have all of our abilities to our advantage. Then it's just a matter of stealing it.
The only other thought is I can cast steaming, which says I can. This might be fun. I'm gonna post it.
Lets us transform, right?
Well, it says any number of creatures you can see within range to make everybody look like some of the other people, and then try to
Yeah.
steal it. Something like that. Super chaotic.
In the chaos, try to steal.
It might not succeed on everyone, but if it did it on like every single creature around, it might be crazy.
At what point does our disguise, like our wolf disguise, come off? Is it like once we leave where we came in? We have like a collar on or something? Is that what
Yeah,
he
you're
said?
all wearing necklaces that are projecting it.
So they'll take the necklace off when we go through the magic door again?
When you get back and they give you your stuff.
Can we take off the necklaces? Just curious.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not like a locked collar. Sure. It's there to protect your identity.
So we could technically fuck up one of the silver orbs, right? Disguise one of us as that guy, and then follow him to wherever he lives.
In theory.
Transform the guy we knock out into one of us, and then pretend he's awake, but he's actually like knocked out or passed out or whatever.
Kill him
too
and
drunk or
Weekend at
something.
Bernie's him.
Yeah, exactly.
Or we could take his collar off and see who he is.
Yeah, if we could dominate person him and then just take off his collar, like have him go into. Well, of course, he's going to remember it though, right?
You could
Right.
seduce them.
You could get him really drunk.
Get him
Yeah,
real drunk.
Nelios could seduce him. That's right.
Yeah, I like that idea.
You guys can tag team them.
Oh God.
Partners
Okay.
in seduction.
Yes, that's what I want. I want all my friends and family to have a roleplay orgy.
You've been waiting for this.
Well, I've been waiting for this.
Finally.
Nobody said anything about not doing that when I gave you guys an opportunity to say shit you didn't want to have happen.
It's true.
We knew this would happen.
Right. This is going to be raw, unmitigated porn.
Genocide.
As soon as you brought up the train.
Gonna get him pregnant and then.
Yep. Nelios
Torture.
takes off his shirt and he's got a set of huge milky tits.
Oh,
Milky tits.
Oh,
They're just leaking.
this is
You guys didn't know it. Nelios is pregnant.
I say we just kill the guy.
It's an hour of Joe describing it.
Yeah, it's completely disgusting. He's pregnant. He's got 2 huge dicks.
Can we just have Brooke eat the guy?
I think I saw that hentai.
I think I've seen that hentai. Oh yeah, the one with the pregnant dragonborn with huge milky boobs and 2 dicks.
Yeah,
I've seen that one. The first one or the second one?
Yeah, the follow up was much better, to be honest.
Second one, yeah.
They really got it
The second one's
right.
not as good. The second one was much more believable.
Well, we're gonna forget all of this planning anyway by the next time.
Sure. Yeah. Well, it's.
We're
I
playing
mean, I
Monday.
hope not. It's like
Playing
4
Monday.
days.
Yeah. What does that matter? We're gonna forget anyway.
To be
I've
fair,
already forgotten.
you are
What did
correct.
we say?
who are you people?
The real question is, do you guys remember who won what other than the orb?
Got most of that down.
I think so.
Okay.
Some of it.
Let's see what I wrote.
Yeah, I'm not going to
Home.
remind anybody of anything. You wrote down what you
The
wrote.
Lions won the bars.
Yep, and they left.
The Star won the. What? Did the Star win anything? I thought he won something. But
Yeah.
Coins are the only thing I didn't write down.
That's the one I don't have either.
I think the Platinum guy bought that because he bought 4 things. We bought 3 things, so that's 7.
Platinum
So the
guy.
only
Yeah, that's right. Platinum guy got everything else.
Lions got the bars. Yeah, so Platinum guy got everything else.
I will also say the amount of money I gave, because I gave all the bidders an amount of money they could spend depending on how it all went. The orb didn't even spend half of what he had.
He's a son of a bitch. I hate that guy. He's so rich.
The
crazy.
bold guys tried to buy the gem that we got.
Mm-hmm. So did the armor, right?
Yeah.
The helm.
And same with the cape. Helm, bull, and the orb bid on the cape. Bull guys are kind of concerning to me.
Yeah.
I actually have the real values for everything too. Do you guys want to guess what went for? Okay, let's do this. The Charisma Tome, the book, went for 50,000. Do you think that's higher or lower than what it's worth?
I think that's higher.
I think that's higher.
Higher by a lot or a little?
I
By
think
a
a
lot.
lot.
That's correct. The Dynium bars went for 15,000. Do you think that's higher or lower?
Well, you told us what that was worth. That's 12,500.
Yeah.
That's right. Wow. I didn't say that though. I said 250 per bar, which means you did the math.
I did.
Good job, Travie.
Yeah.
Need a calculator.
The Verk salts went for 1,000.
That's worth less, I think.
Yeah.
It's worth 1,000.
Oh, good.
Oh, wow.
The gem went for 31.
It's worth more, I think.
I have it worth 30.
Oh, close.
The belt went for 700.
Worth more. It's worth more.
I don't even think you know what it does yet because you didn't open the box.
No, I don't.
It's worth 500.
Oh.
The coins went for 3,000. Higher or lower?
Higher.
I have no idea.
Higher by a lot or higher by a little?
A little.
Little.
That's correct. The cape went for 20,000.
I think that was low. I think it's worth more than that.
Yeah, I think it's worth a
25
lot more.
to 30.
Yeah, it's worth a lot more. The potion went for 15.
Worth more.
Remember, it lasts for an hour.
Yeah, it's pretty
Oh,
fucking good. But
a
one-time
little
use,
more?
a little more. Yeah, say a little more.
more. Yeah.
It's actually worth less.
Okay.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Keep in mind that one gold piece is $300. So 15,000 is a lot of money.
Mm. He didn't say what the cape did either. I don't say it, so I didn't write it down.
Bear and oil. Bear oil.
He said it's filled with transmutation magic, and he listed off a bunch of different things you could transform into other things.
Hmm.
Yeah, so the potion went for $4.5 million.
Jeez. I
Um,
feel like somebody would spend that money in real life to be able to turn into a dragon for an hour.
that's
Mhm.
true, but what if it was in a world where there are other ways to turn into dragons?
That's true.
It really depends.
I want to turn into a dragon.
Yeah, me too. Wait, I kind of am a dragon, though.
You are a dragon. Imagine, I'm a bunny. It'd be cool to be a dragon.
That's true.
All right, well, Nelio still has the party inspiration.
Yeah.
But I have a feeling it'll get used next time.
Me too.
So okay. I will see you guys on Monday then.
All right.
Hey.
Thanks for playing.
Sounds good. Bye.
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 Guys.